Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
As per the latest report, the light combat aircraft LCA Tejas has been shortlisted by Royal Malaysian Air Force and RFI was issued to HAL. The RFI response was revalidated in June 2020 itself. LCA Tejas further crossed this stage and an RFP was issued to HAL. The RFP was again responded in October 2021 and presently the evaluation for the proposal of 80 number of LCA Flit for RMAF is under progress. HAL has offered LCA Tejas twin-seater variant to Malaysia. Apart from the deal of LCA Tejas, India is offering maintenance, repair and overhaul of Russian SU-30 being operated by Malaysian Air Force. In the present geopolitical situation where Russia is stuck in conflict with Ukraine and facing heavy economic sanctions from Western nations, it's becoming challenging for Malaysia to maintain its SU-30 fleets. India is the largest operator of SU-30 MKIs and has indigenized most of the component and has huge reserve of spares for the fighter jet, including the local manufacturing of its AL-31FP engine. India has offered LCA Tejas along with MRO and supply of spares to Malaysia for its SU-30 fleet, which is too lucrative to refuse. As per the reports from Economic Times, the discussion on the dual package have already taken place and a final decision may be possible under government-to-government route. If this goes through, it's going to be the first export order for LCA Tejas. If we look into the requirement of RMAF, under RMAF's Capability 55 or CAP 55 Future Force Structure Program, the service intends to field 3 FLIT-LCA squadron by 2055. A request for bids was issued on 22nd of July 2021 by Malaysian Ministry of Defence for the supply and delivery of new light combat aircraft dubbed as Fighter Lead-In Trainer Light Combat Aircraft or FLIT-LCA. The prospective procurement involves 8 aircraft to replace the BAE Hawk 108 and 208 light combat aircraft fleets and Armachi MB 339CM trainers operated by Royal Malaysian Air Force. The selected vendor will have to source or buy at least 30% of their products or services from Malaysian companies. Interestingly, this bid was released in the same month when Chinese military aircraft reported coming close to Malaysian exclusive economic zone. On 1st of June 2021, it was reported that 16 Chinese military transport planes have come close to violating Malaysian airspace after they were detected conducting suspicious activity over the South China Sea, and the Royal Malaysian Air Force has to scramble its Hawk 208 jets to ward them off. Malaysia has invited proposals from various competitors including FA-50 light attack aircraft developed by Korea Aerospace Industry KAI, M346FA fighter attack aircraft variant developed by Leonardo of Italy, Yak-130 combat trainer aircraft developed by United Air Aircraft Corporation of Russia and MiG-35, and JF-17 of China. Lately, Turkey has also entered into the competition, fielding its under development Hurjet by Turkish Aerospace Industry TAI. The TAI general manager even said that if Hurjet wins the tender, 15 of the 18 aircraft will be manufactured in Malaysia itself. In total, there are competitors from 6 different countries fighting for this bid. Exporting the fighter jet to a country is not a piece of cake, especially for the country like India, which has recently ventured into this. The 4 major factors which play the key role in the export of a fighter is the geopolitics, economy, technology and marketing. Malaysia is a small economy and it's wisely looking to exploit the opportunity to fill in the gap of its trainer aircraft, which can even take the combat missions efficiently. If you look closely, out of the 6 competitors, only LCA Tejas MK1A and JF-17 are full-fledged fighter jets with their equally capable trainer version. MiG-35 is way too capable with only twin engine fighter in this competition, but it has its own challenges which we will discuss shortly. The remaining fighter jets are primarily developed for training purpose with very light combat capabilities. Therefore, these trainer jets cannot match the combat capabilities of LCA Tejas Mk1 and JF-17. Interestingly, JF-17 lost the ground in the competition from day one because of China's aggression, which was one of the reasons why Malaysia has released the bid in the same month when this incident happened. If Malaysia decides to buy Chinese fighter jets, it will have to be dependent on China for its spare parts, maintenance and weapons package. China will definitely use this as a tool of bargain in its own interests. It will be a military strategy blunder if you are trying to use Chinese technology against China. The Russian Yak-130 is an impressive trainer come light attack aircraft. However, in the lights of ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict and draconian sanctions levied on Russia by the Western countries, it's highly unlikely that Malaysia would be considering the Russian trainer as an option. This could be one of the main reasons why even MiG-39 would be out of the competition. Further, the operational and maintenance cost of MiG-35 is going to be more than twice of the other fighters in the competition. Now, if we talk about the capabilities, the Leonardo M346FA, TAI Hurjet and KI FA50 are no match for LCA Tejas Mk1A. The only fighter that is somewhat close to Tejas Mk1A in terms of capabilities is KI's FA50. However, what makes Tejas a very potent and versatile platform is its weapons package, such as BrahMos NG and Astra Mk1 air-to-air missiles. Tejas supports American, Israeli, French, other European, Russian and Indian weapon packages. There is not even a single fighter in the world to offer such a diversified weapons package. Recently, an interesting infographic was released by HAL for LCA Tejas targeting DSA 2022, where we can see 17 different types of weapons that can be integrated with LCA Tejas. HAL has also released an interesting video of LIFT, that is Lead in Fighter Trainer, which is basically a twin-seater LCA Tejas Mk1A trainer keeping an eye on DSA 2022. The aggressive marketing campaign by HAL is quite visible in this week. In many forums, you would have also heard some discussion around the rejection of Tejas due to Israeli component, which is primarily its AESA radar ELTA ELM 2052, because Israel and Malaysia do not have good relations. Now, if we assume that it is true, then the next fighter in the competition would be FA50, which is again using ELM 2052 AESA radars. However, HAL can offer Uttam AESA radar to Malaysian Air Force if Israeli component becomes a blocker, and at the same time KAI has no such indigenous option. As per HAL Chief R. Madhavan, almost every one of the RMAF requirements had been met by HAL, and others such as onboard oxygen generating system could be easily engineered. HAL has offered RMAF the sophisticated Mark 1A version of Tejas, which has mid-air refueling, active electronically scanned air radar, electronic warfare capability and ability to fire beyond visual range missiles. While the capability is one factor, but the most important factor is money. The GDP of India is 7.5 times that of Malaysia, so definitely Malaysia will have a smaller defense budget. To sort out this problem, an MOU was signed with Metals and Minerals Trading Corporation of India as channelizing partner for the import of palm oil for likely counter trade for the sale of LCA Tejas to Royal Malaysian Air Force. This, I would say, is a master stroke, as Malaysia will not have to spend a dollar, thereby saving its forex reserve for buying LCA Tejas from India. And at the same time, HAL will gain access to Malaysian market, which can further extend to additional 36 fighter jet orders as planned by Malaysia by 2055. RMAF expects to pay $900 million for 18 fighters, or $45 to $50 million per fighter jet. The Tejas is understood to be falling in that price band. The Korean fighter is understood to be slightly more expensive than Tejas and the Russian MiG-35 significantly. Overall, from all perspectives, geopolitically, technically and economically, the LIFT or LCA Mark 1A trainer is one fighter that fits into RMAF requirement and at the same time stand out of the other competing fighters. If this deal is inked, it will be the first export order for LCA Tejas and much needed breakthrough for Indian defense ecosystem.
This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comments section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.